So guys, life update. We bought an apartment here in Australia. I've been keeping this a secret from you guys for the last few weeks, but I'm super excited. This is the first time that I've owned a place in my home country of Australia. So this is going to be our Australian home. I'm going to talk more about that after, but first I want to show you guys around before we do any furnishing and show you this place, and then I'll talk about why. So coming through into our apartment. This, as you walk in, is our spare room or guest room because it's a bit smaller, and it actually has a little beach view. So when we were picking the apartment, we didn't opt for the beach side because it was kind of like over the highway and I thought it might be really loud. But when you're in here, you can't hear anything. And then when I seen this apartment, I was like, well, I'll kind of get like a little bit of a beach view, but we also have the most stunning hinterland view, which to me was like even more beautiful. This is the guest bathroom. The laundry's through there, and it also has a big shower, toilet behind there. Yep, big shower through there. And then coming through here, this is our lounge, dining, kitchen, all in one. And one of the things that really stood out to me about these apartments was how big the kitchen is. Like for a 2-bedroom apartment, huge kitchen and so beautiful. So nothing really in here yet. I've done just like a couple of little shops, but no furniture as of yet. So just want to show you guys around and see what we've been busy doing and what I'm gonna be super busy with. So yeah, that is the kitchen area. This is where the dining table will be. Maybe like a circle one. I haven't ordered one yet. And then I've already ordered my sofa, which I'm super excited about. And this will be like, yeah, where we put the TV over on that wall. And then coming through to this room, this is the master room. And it has the most beautiful hinterland view. So the sun sets this time of year somewhere over there, and then we have just like this huge panoramic view of all of the Gold Coast hinterland. And then we also have views of the pool and all that area, which is part of this apartment. So it's like a really beautiful pool area. That's another thing that I really liked about this apartment, that it feels kind of resort style, and the pool area wasn't super tiny, and it's really beautiful. And then we have our bathroom through here. Huge mirrors and a really big shower. And lastly, I'm going to take you guys out onto our huge balcony. That was like a huge sell point for me, was how big this outdoor area was. And we have a really big balcony area. And if you look from the corner here, ocean views. So exciting news, guys. I've just shared it with you all. We bought an apartment here in Australia, so I thought I should give you guys a little life update. It's been a little while since I've filmed a video, and I just wanted to summarize it all of what's been happening and what's coming up in the future. So yes, we bought an apartment here in Australia. It's just so that we have a space here, especially now that I'm an auntie. Yes, I have a nephew named Bowie, which was super exciting that I got to be here. Most of you probably watched my little journey in isolation and seen what I went through. So that was all amazing and so worth it to be there for the birth of my nephew. So that was weeks ago that he was born. I've just been so busy catching up with family, friends, purchasing an apartment, that I haven't really had time to do any videos. But I'm going to be getting back into YouTube and have some videos lined up to get ready for you guys, some more workout ones, more day in the life kind of style ones, and I can introduce you guys to my nephew Bowie. So yeah, the reason why we purchased a place here was because now that I'm an auntie, I'm going to be coming back to Australia a lot more and spending time here. I was staying with them for the last like 5 weeks or however long it's been, and I just felt like I really needed my own space. Like, they're just dealing with being new parents. They go to bed early, they've got their routine, and I just didn't want to get in the way. And I'm also very used to being independent and living on my own or living with my partner, so I felt like I really needed my own space, my own kitchen. And then also we are planning that this will be a bit of an investment in the future. We will rent it out and probably list it on something like Airbnb. So that, stay tuned for, will be super exciting. We've never had a place that we've rented out, so it's kind of like maybe a little new business venture. And then ultimately in the future, we might end up living here for a little bit of time when we finally decide to make Australia home again. So coming to that topic, we live in Bali and I will be hopefully returning back to Bali sometime around September. That's when they plan to reopen to tourism. So I will hopefully go back then, but for the meantime, I'm super happy to be here, settling into this place. I've got a lot to organize with furniture and everything. And obviously want to just spend as much time with my sister and my nephew while I can, because the scary thing is that when I leave, will I have to do that entire process again to come visit them again? So it's a little bit difficult, but yeah, I'm making the most of my time here. And then yeah, hopefully get back to Bali sometime around September, because I'm super missing my dog, super missing my boyfriend. Me and Jack never really do time apart, so it's been super interesting being apart from each other. I mean, long distance is never fun. It's been okay, but it's just gotten to the point now where it's been quite a long time, and I just really miss having that company of somebody with me all the time, just even doing like little day-to-day things. So especially with this exciting new chapter of our lives, having a place here in Australia, normally we would love to have shared this experience together. So it's been a bit unfortunate and sad that he couldn't just pop over for a couple of weeks and share this experience with me, but that's 2020 for us. And then next up on our life plans is that I think we are going to start making our way to living in potentially Europe for maybe like 6 months or so. We were originally planning to possibly have done it this summer, this European summer, but then COVID happened and we just went, wait. So the plan is that we will go live maybe in Europe for 6 or so months and do Oreo's little quarantining. Because you can't take a dog from Bali or Indonesia directly to Australia. It's just a straight up no-go, can't happen. So he needs to do like a bit of a quarantining period in another part of the world, and we thought that Europe would be really cool because we love it so much. Jack's from England, and it'll be a good chance to go on a little adventure and bring Oreo along. So that will probably happen hopefully within the next year or so. And we'll probably be renting out our Bali house, maybe turn it into a Airbnb as well. So I know so many people have asked us if they can rent it out and if we do that. So that is something that we think we'll be doing in the nearest future. And then eventually we probably plan to base ourselves out in Australia. But realistically, I don't think that's for like another 1 to 2 years, because it's such a big process to get Oreo to Australia, really. And then another life update is that we are launching something very soon that we've been working on for a long, long time. I'm not going to say what it is just yet, but if you guys have any guesses, drop a comment and guess what you think it is. I will give you a hint. It's related to presets. So if that gives it away, I'll be interested to see how quickly somebody guesses the right thing. Other than that, what else has been happening? Well, Jack's launching a clothing line soon, so he has been so busy with that. If you guys follow us on Instagram, you've probably seen both of us talk about it a little bit, but that's Jack's project and he is absolutely smashing it. I'm super excited for him to launch that. So that's been keeping him real busy. So the only other thing to really update you guys on is that while I'm here in Australia, I am trying to plan to do a few adventures. Last week I went up to Brisbane with my friend Hayley and that was incredible, but I want to see a little bit more of Australia if I possibly can. They're kind of going through like a second wave of COVID, which is making it kind of challenging, especially down in Victoria and Sydney. They're kind of having a bit of a second wave hit, so just kind of seeing what happens with that and see if I can see more of Australia or maybe at least just more of Queensland while I'm here, because I'm really missing traveling and adventure and I just can't wait to travel again. But that's 2020. It's super hard to know anything really further than a day away. But yeah, I'm excited to start making some more videos again and being a bit more present on YouTube again. During my hotel isolation, I was super active and I was so into creating videos because I had so much time and you guys were really motivating me. But now that I'm settled here and making myself at home, I'm gonna start putting out some more videos. So thanks for joining along on my life update. There was heaps to share with you guys and I will see you all on the next video.